Hi guys, I want to talk with you today about a super simple and super effective free tool that's available, and that is display management. Now, the best example of this is you drive into a country town and you'll see there a swimming pool fund. So they've got this thermometer that goes up and you say, we're this many $1,000, and we know that once we get to $40,000, then the council's going to put in the other $40,000, and all of a sudden we get a new swimming pool or upgraded swimming pool. So as simple as that is, you start to think about it. What is it that's on display within your office? What have you actually got that is giving an insight to performance? Now, your best friend in real estate is momentum. So what is it that's going to create momentum for you in building it and putting it in play? A big part of it is getting clear on what are the momentum indicators. So at conferences recently, I've talked about the two biggies that I think are essential to have in there. How many face-to-face meetings per day are you having with qualified buyers and qualified sellers? You think about this for your industry, if you're not in real estate, that how are you going to take this and create the right momentum indicators? The other one that I'm totally across is how do you make sure that you have a minimum of 10 listings, your next 10 listings ready to rock and roll? I should be able to come up to you no matter where you are, other than on holidays, and say, what are your next 10 listings? And be able to show me who they are. The challenge is if you only got a next two or a next one, I guarantee you're putting too much pressure on yourself to win those particular pieces of business and potentially even get into desperation mode. So as simple as this is, what have you got on display? What are you putting on display that's giving you indication and focus on the main aim of the game? Now, if you're a leader watching this, you might turn around and say, oh yes, we've talked about our vision statement or we've talked about our values. Are they on display? Can people clearly see them? Do they know what it's about and where are we heading? And as simple as this is, guys, the more you can get the right things on display, the better results you produce. You know, by all means have a great picture or something like that, some artwork, but think about what are the key things that would make a massive difference for me to have in that particular zone on display. The next opportunity, what's happening here? Here's my chase list. Here's the people I'm really focused on. Here are the next 5 deals I'm bringing together. All of those things give you massive focus and massive energy towards the things that will make the biggest difference for you. What's on display in your office, what's on display around you that's inspiring you to focus on the right things to produce the absolute best results possible. Thanks for tuning in.